Good morning, good people, fellow humans. And I spell that Huemonds, colorful nuts. Well, here we are, Saturday morning, G.school, number 105? So that's kind of cool, right? It's about 6 a.m., almost 6 a.m. here out in the West. In Area 51-ish, sort of, but not really territory. I guess you could say it is based upon these jets flying or flying saucers, UFOs. And by car, it's not that far, but it's not like over there. It's over there. So here we are, another day, another Saturday, the Sabbath for some. That's kind of controversial thing, which maybe we'll talk about in this thing, is this thing about the Sabbath. Why is the Sabbath today? Why does everybody, work 6 and rest on the 7th? Well, if you take that literally, that means nobody should be working on this day. If you accept a job where you have to work on Saturday, you're intentionally sinning unless you can't get any other job. But then you should quit that job as quick. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's how it is. Maybe we'll talk about that later. Our theme of today is stop taking shortcuts, a Seth Godin thing. And let me just talk briefly about our purpose. Now, when I say purpose, I don't mean a fish. I don't mean porpoise, or an Indian thing to carry babies, a papoose. Good morning, what not a bevy, hanging on by our fingertips, as we should be. So what are we doing here? What are we generally doing here is helping our students and other interested people on their journey through this life where we have a transcendent soul. And it's interesting because yesterday I had lunch with the pastor of the Methodist Church here. Good lunch with him, talking about bingo, bango, bongo, what if? And then at the end of the day, had a little thing, workshop sort of ish type, but not really thing, with the assistant pastor of the Assemblies of God Church here, Trinity, where I gave him a copy of this. And we kind of went through it. And I got positive reviews, not negative reviews. And I think they were sincere and genuine because I set the table. I prepared it for, I know, pantheism, heresy, I know. But anyway, it's a good day talking about those things today. I will be heading at about 8:30, maybe a little bit before that, about 8:30 for church service in Las Vegas. Yes. Go see what that's all about. Try to learn. Going in good faith to learn and understand, not judgmental. Not like some other people whose text messages I could read. But I won't. So, okay, nobody cares about that. What we care about is, why are we here? I am here, G.school is here to help our students and interested people on their journey through this life. How do we do it? You say, well, The one thing that Wadabevi is very good at, when I would acknowledge Wadabevi consistently showing up, getting to that point where your day doesn't feel right unless you do it. Versus the other people who sometimes show up. So for them, it's kind of a chore. Like, do I feel like it today? Whereas Wadabevi and certainly me have gotten to the point of, I don't feel right unless I do this. I have to check it off my box, off the things I do. And I've kind of gotten to that level regarding my morning workout. So a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I decided, well, I'll start doing some of my exercising before the podcast, because otherwise it takes too long. And now it's like I'll put 20 minutes in before. And it used to be 10 minutes of stretching and 10 minutes of yoga, but now I've switched it to 10 minutes full body stretch and 10 minutes arms and light weights. So I get that stuff out of the way. So at the end, I can do 10 minutes after the bicycle part and the stretching, having to do with that. I can do yoga and meditation. Makes sense to me. Also, Watanabe, I got a call yesterday from the person who had been on these calls the last couple of days. The person that you identified of, hey, there's someone else in here. That person called me, former student back in 2017. No, Diana would have identified herself. Monica, Molly, her nickname, Molly. Monica, somebody I really, really like. Just one of those people that is, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep, so kind of like Lincoln, the little engine that knows no rest. Coming up with the crazy ideas, not crazy enough, but crazy ideas. And that's a compliment. Okay, so what do we got today? Today, stop taking shortcuts is our theme, our meme of today. Stop taking shortcuts. Seth Godin. Let's start with, how are things in Fort Jacks? Let me guess. Blessed. How are things in Fort Jacks? What are two words other than very blessed? Not really blessed. She's on blessed. Watanabe's on blessed. Let's put her on blessed. Yeah, we'll add that to our repertoire of things that we say. Add it to our themo memo. I'll say, I worked the game last night. How was the hockey game? I understand you went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. All right. LOLLL. Yeah, that's what they say about it. I went to a fight, but a hockey game broke out. Okay, Themo Memo. Stop taking shortcuts. Seth Godin. The pastor from the Methodist Church has had the look on the bright side of life. Always on the bright. Okay, TED Talk. Jill Bolte Taylor, Stroke of Genius. Another good one. Seth Godin. Slow down, mofo. Okay, so let's look at Seth Godin. Slow down to speed up. Almost all car crashes would be avoided if the driver were just going a bit slower. That's why it's more accurate to call them crashes and not accidents. That doesn't mean we shouldn't have bold plans. That's essential. It's the last second shortcuts that gets us in trouble. Hurry, but don't rush. Right. Okay, so what? Not a baby. I think we got a new name for our rural jail program focusing on women, where our big, hairy, audacious goal is to what? It's our big, hairy, audacious goal. No woman under the age of 26 goes back to jail. No woman under the age of 26 goes back to jail. Not under 25, so it's 25 and under. But yes, so that's good. We got to figure out how to wordsmith it. So I decided we need to come up with a name. A name. And what do you think of this name? Beep, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop, boop. So this is to appeal to women 18 to 25. Okay, well, let me tell you, how did I come up with the name? There's this little thing called AI. So I put in a search, what is a name that would appeal to 18 to 25-year-old women, incarcerated 18 to 25-year-old women to leave their past behind, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Enter. Up comes a list of names. Then it says, I think this is the best name. See if I can quickly pull that up, because it is just truly amazing. And then I ask about what font. So it tells me what font the logo should be in. And then it where are they? Okay. So my original search was, I'm a marketing genius. So I was told that you put stuff in like this. I'm a marketing genius. I must create a name for a project whose goal is that no woman under the age of 25 will return to jail. So it rewords it. Let me help brainstorm a name for this important recidivism prevention initiative focused on young women. Let me think about this step by step. Step 1, key themes to potentially highlight: new beginnings, breaking cycles, supporting young women, fresh starts, empowerment, future focus. This is incredible, right? Some potential names could be Fresh Start 26. It's simple, memorable, captures the age focus. Next chapter, Rise Forward, the Bridge Program, Pivot Point. And then I said, brainstorm additional names and help think through what messaging might resonate most with different stakeholders for this initiative. The stakeholders are young women, the legal system, justice system, the community. Let me think. Let me break this down by additional names. Destiny Projects, Phoenix Path, Launch 26, Turning Tide, Threshold, Foundation Forward. Stakeholder messages might be blah, blah, blah. Okay, next iteration. What is the name of a training program that would be extremely compelling to 21-year-old incarcerated females? Additionally, provide samples that are similar to well-known products or services. Let me think about this creatively, considering what resonates with Gen Z, young millennial women, while drawing inspiration from popular brands. Glow Up Academy, Level Up, Boss College, Queen Code, Crown Academy, Next Level Now. My top recommendation would be Glow Up Academy, because the answer to your question, which AI is Claude? I did Claude on this. It's culturally relevant, implies positive transformation without stigma, has an aspirational but achievable feel, works well in social media, digital platforms, can be abbreviated to GUA for official documents, suggests beauty, confidence, and personal development. Would you like me to explore any other concepts? My answer is, what letter fonts would you suggest? Boom, 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 boom. Future of Bold Gotham Poppins. Then style elements, colors, consider metallics, rose gold, gold, deep purples and teals, soft but powerful pinks, black and white for sophistication. And then it says, would you like me to create a visual mock-up? Wow. I'll create a mock-up for you. I'll mock you up. Okay, so then I had to go to Bible study. Incredible. 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 His name is right here. Boy, almost got it. Who tries to figure out when will supermassive intelligence be able to exceed humans? And this is, I don't think any human could have come up with that stuff that quickly, that completely. This wipes out creative agencies. This will wipe it out. So what do you think now? Glow Up Academy. We're not going to blow you up. We're going to glow you up. This is the Stanford of educational programs. What? Yes. Okay. So, you wouldn't want to be a member of Glow Up Academy? All right, then. Okay, so stop taking shortcuts. Stop taking shortcuts. Do the work. There's a benefit for doing the work because you actually do it, but you actually get better at doing it by doing the work. Could you say this was a shortcut? I don't know that it was a shortcut. I think it was a more complete way to do things. It would be like saying, don't use a calculator if you're doing math. Don't use a calculator, do it by hand. No, that doesn't make sense, right? Because you can go beyond. So in a 10-minute period of time, I was able to go from this idea, what would be a compelling name, to being able to see a representation of that. And then taking it to the next level and building the documentation around the name. Here's what we're trying to achieve, transformation, all of those words. Okay, anyway, we be at time, so you, Whatnot Bev, you're going to do things out somewhere, etc., etc. I think you should post a picture of you and Chad on the family group text, so we could have your siblings comment. Okay, with that, I'm going to say, and cut, have a blessed day. Go out and make something happen. Make something happen. What? Make something happen today. Go out. I'll send you a pic, LOL. Okay, cool. Bonk. Bink bonk. Cut. Oops. Cut.